I mean, there had been times that people have told me that, you know, well, I wasn't sure if I should do this or not. And, and then they went ahead and done it anyway, not knowing if it was okay. I mean, and this is what Paul is getting at in Romans 14:23. Whatsoever is not of faith is sin. You know, if you do something in unbelief, then you're just violating your conscience. And as Paul said, you're just heaping damnation upon yourself. Because as Peter said, in 1 Peter 3:20 and 21, when he talks about Noah and 8 souls being saved by water, how water baptism does now save us. Not the washing away of the filth of the flesh, but the answer of a clear conscience towards God. As 2 Corinthians 13 verses 7 and 8 says, Paul says, we don't do what's right to appear approved, for we have no power over the truth, but for the truth. We're God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which he ordained before the world was, that we should walk in them, as Paul wrote in Ephesians. People claiming to be disciples of Jesus Christ and being born again, most of them have been baptized into a Trinity. They haven't been born of Jesus Christ, and they don't have the Spirit of God. We need to understand the truth. And Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but by him. No one comes to God by a Trinity. As Paul told Timothy in 1 Timothy 2:5, there's one God and there's one mediator between God and man, the man Jesus Christ. And as Jesus said in John 17:3, this is life eternal, that they might know you, the one true God, and Jesus whom you sent. Those believing in a Trinity are not confessing that Jesus was a man and are of the Antichrist. Because in John, 2 John chapter 1, John says that, the deceivers that say that God didn't come in the flesh, that he didn't become a man. I mean, Paul's describing it in Philippians chapter 2, where he says that Jesus emptied himself to be made a man and was made in the form of a bondservant. There's one God and there's one mediator between God and man, the man Jesus Christ. Don't be deceived.